Dear CEO and board member, before I begin, allow me to ask a question. Do you believe that ultimate way to control employees is to give them complete freedom? Take a moment to imagine in a world without vacation police to expense reports, while you managers main roles to provide context, not giving instruction. Does this sound like recipe for chaos or secret to innovation? Today I will show how this kind of freedom, dismantle and instructure giant and refined manager control this not just the story of Netflix boss, but about this con- counterintuitive and powerful internal system, one that maximum both freedom and responsibility. Our story begins with a familiar villain blockbuster, an arrow defined by expensive late fee for video rentals. 1997, our hero Reed Hastings was charged a 40 late fee for return Apollo 30. He was frustrated. It's a moment. This minor inconvenience become the spark for revolution. Because of that, he envisioned a world without late fee, where DVDs came by mail. He took this idea blockbuster, proposing to sell it to them 15 million, and they laughing him out of room. One day, International Arrow arrived. Netflix provided from DVD by mail company into a stream giant, while Blockbuster was shaped by the rigid rules and physical assist. Uh, Netflix was posed the conquered the world. It drove the Blockbuster into bankruptcy, but was only first act. The real magic happened behind the scenes. As the next flag grew, the conventional approach would have been add more rules, approval, and policies, but real Hastings did. The proposed his dismantled the world of control. The management system he's built rests on seemingly contradictory ideal freedom and responsibility. Firstly, imagine your company is not family but professional sports team. This is talent density. Netflix here's only a player top-tier talent you are willing to pay top of market salaries. Now I ask everyone here, if someone on your team was thinking of leaving, would you fight to keep the team, or would you feel relieved? At Netflix, every manager must regularly ask themselves the keeper the test the question. If the answer isn't immediate yes, that employee, even if they are adequate, the receive a general several package here good enough is not good enough. But how do you manage such as top talent? Doesn't it lead to chaos? The answer is another core principle: context, not control. A manager's job isn't to approve every decision, this to select clean context. The company's goal, strategy and background, then they empower the player to figure out the how, not vacation policy. Just act in Netflix best in interests, not expense reports. Just spend company money at if well you own. To ensure this freedom doesn't lead the company astray, they practice radical counter feedback, timely, honest, and open. You are not trying to play your boss. You are helping each other excel, even when it means that something uncomfortable. All of this is underpinned by one final principle by top of market. They believe one stellar employee delivers more value and innovation than two adequate one. They tie compensation directly to person performance, use clear cash salary rather than complex bonus, simple, directly, and motivating. So what the moral of this story? In a creative drive industry, the most effective form of control might be to abandon micromanagement and build ecosystem to top talent, radical, honest, and clean context. But and this is why I'm here today. This system is both incredibly powerful and fragile. This operates like high-performance engine running at maximum RPM. Does this keeper test create anxiety? Can radical candom turn destructive? Does the lack of clean rules leave new employee adjusted? My single recommendation to this board is this: proactively implement a cultural health audit to systematically measure the human risk of your MCS. Isn't about adding rules, this is about adding a dashboard using anonymous regular survey to measure the psychological safety employees feel regarding the keep test, whether radical candle is perceived as helpful or harmful. How clear employee, especially new hires, under how behave uh, uh, without traditional policies. The data will let you privacy create the context, enhance management training, and support first show before this culture of high freedom added its own foundation is ensure your dream team not only performs but endures. The next flag story teaches us that one of the most powerful forces in business is the courage to challenge the conventional wisdom that the great storyteller Steve Jobs once said, "The most powerful person in the world is storyteller." Netflix has told a revolutionary story about freedom and responsibility. My recommendation is to ensure that story can be told for generation to come. Thank you all.